everyone, today's unboxing is for a book box. This is not a subscription book box. This is one that you purchase when it comes out. It is kind of a quarterly subscription box. It's not exactly quarterly necessarily. It's kind of when they get to curating one that they go ahead and release it. They kind of try to keep within the quarterly amounts, like every 3 months they do something typically, but sometimes it's been sooner, sometimes it's been later. My recommendation is if you like what you see, that you follow them on Instagram or Facebook is probably the best way to follow them. They do have a website you can absolutely check out there, but when they're getting ready to release boxes, they will announce it on Instagram and Facebook. So absolutely follow them because you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. I love this box. It is Christian fiction, which I love. It's one of my favorite styles of books to read. All kinds of genres, just depends on who they're doing. They usually do some type of new release where they've worked with the author to get the book, and then they curated objects to go along with it. I have loved every one of the boxes that I've gotten from this service. I will tell you that you don't ever know how popular a box is going to be. So they release them like in the middle of the night on a particular date, whatever date they're set to release. They'll announce it and they'll tell you, and it's like in the middle of the night. It's real late for those of you who are over on Pacific Coast time. But I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so for me, it's in the middle of the night, and I have to stay up late in order to jump on it. Why? Because there's been a couple of boxes that I've missed because I wasn't right there to get it. Now, that's not always the case. Sometimes they don't sell out right away, but they are doing pretty good at the curation where they're selling out, not too much later. So just keep up on that. Okay, so the box features one new Christian fiction release, 4 to 6 customized items based around the book, and it is $37 usually, plus $10 in shipping, so you usually pay about $47 for the box. Now, I know you know what the book is. You always know what the book is because they say, here's the book that's coming out in the box. And I am super excited about this one because this is one of my favorite contemporary romance authors. So I won't say any more than that. We'll go ahead and get into it. So this is going to be the March 2023 box. So let's open it up and see what came in it. I want to say, yeah, I think it's this way because it's taped there. There we go. Oops. Got the box that time. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull the card out. Now, the packing, this one got tossed around a little bit, so you can see the book is already popping up. There's stuff slid underneath. So I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling out. I'm actually going to go and pull out through the bottom first. And I have this little lovely bag, which I'm guessing might be a pair of socks. Yes. So it is a pair of Lighthouse socks. How fun. Okay, and then I feel like I want to go into the bottom first for everything, so we're going to do that. Okay, so then the next item that I have is Sea Mills Naturals, the North. It is a Maine, as in the state, Maine made artesian soap. Okay, so I'm going to take the paper off of that so you can see. It's this pretty blue. Oh, look, it's got a little anchor in it. It's just a very pretty, like a bluish green, I think, of seawater. I can kind of smell a little bit, but I'm not sure what I'm smelling. It's not like overpowering through. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically what fragrance it is, I don't think. How cool. Okay, and then I have a couple of what look like caramels. Brown ones, could be chocolate. All right. Then I have another bag. Come on, you. Okay. Oh, this one's trying to take all the... It's like wrapped up in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. This one's got another lovely bag with some hearts on it. And I have... Oh, you know what these are? Might be. I think I'll have to look at the card. But I'm looking at like tea bags. Okay, so I got a couple of what looks like tea bags. Very light fragrance. I like that. And these are probably, I'm going to guess, but probably like honey sticks. So that would be cool. So you would steep your tea and then you would use the honey sticks, of course, to pour your honey into them. Awesome. And then I have, this is a wave, a mountain and a wave, a coaster, I think, possibly, like a wood coaster. Awesome. Okay. And then, let's see, I got like a few of the candies. I'm trying not to do the book. Okay. I'm going to take out a few of the candies. There's one more down here. Maybe there's more. I don't know. There is more. It's just loaded with candies. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to break down and get the book out. I know, because you're like wanting to know. Quit pulling out the candies, pull out the book. Okay. There might be more down there, and I think there is, but we're going to pull the book out. Yeah, that one got bounced around. The paper is within. Okay. So at the very corner, I have this, what I'm guessing is like a bookmark. It is a leather heart corner piece. So pretty much like a bookmark. Okay, so the book is Memory Lane by Becky Wade. It is the first in a new series by her, A Sons of Scandal Romance. And I'm going to gush about this one in just a second. But here, let me tell you what it is about. It says, after surviving a trauma several years back, Remy Reed relocated to a cottage on one of Maine's most remote islands. She's arranged her life just the way she wants it, spending her time working on her wood sculptures and soaking in the beauty of nature. It's quiet and solitary, until the day she spots something bobbing in the ocean. Her binoculars reveal the something to be a man, and he's struggling to keep his head above water. She races out to save him and brings him into her home. He's injured, which doesn't detract from his handsomeness nor make him any easier to bear. He acts like a duke who's misplaced his dukedom, expensive tastes, lazy charm, bossy ideas. Remy would love nothing more than to return him to his people, but he has no recollection of his life prior to the moment she rescued him. Though she's not interested in relationships other than the safe ones she's already established, she begins to realize that he's coming to depend on her. Who is he? What happened that landed him in the Atlantic Ocean? And why is she drawn to him more and more as time goes by? There's no way to discover those answers except to walk beside him down memory lane. And here it is by Becky. So this is a new release, which she has signed for everyone who gets the box. And you can see her backlist. She's got a great backlist. Now, if you like contemporary romance, Christian romance, you will most likely love Becky Wade. She's fabulous. I will hazard to say I've read almost all of her books. I think the only one I haven't read was the last one from the last series, which I just haven't gotten to yet. So I love her writing. Okay, before I gush anymore, let's take a look at the box and see what else we got in there. Okay, I do have some more of these like candy toffees, and then I have this sticker, this main sticker. Okay, and then I'm going to look at the spoiler card, which says that I've got a signed copy of Memory Lane by Becky Wade, a heart bookmark, a main sticker, lighthouse socks, blueberry tea, and blueberry honey sticks, awesome. A wave coaster, the North Artesian soap, and chocolate taffy. Oh, you had me a chocolate. Okay. So, Now, I'm going to tell you about, okay, I highly recommend Becky Wade. Highly recommend her stories. Her stories are not fluff. I mean, they're romance. They are definitely romance. And she's got some very memorable heroes and heroines. But even more so than that is her stories bring the romance to life within depths of people's character. So they're not fluff. They're just not. So she's tackled a lot of, maybe not necessarily, I mean, some of them were tough issues. Some of them were just like she's delved into the flaws of humanity in a lot of her characters. And she does it in such a fabulous way. I mean, I'm raving. I love her. I highly recommend it. Now, another thing about this particular book is Becky has written for, I want to say, Bethany House. She was traditionally published. And so all of her backlists that you'll find are from her being traditionally published. And this is her breakout into indie publishing. So I not only recommend her, but I also want to, encourage people to buy her book because she's an indie author at the moment. I mean, I don't know if she'll do more traditional, but this particular series is going to be indie published. It is a change. From what I understand, from what she said, the story is still, romance and still not going to be fluffy romance, but real good, hard-hitting romance. But she did change, like her cover, for instance, is a departure from what other covers have been. So, like I said, I can't recommend her highly enough, and I really encourage you that if you want to help an author out, please do so. Please go and buy her book. And that's why I loved this box, because the moment they announced that she was getting this box, I was like, I've got to buy it. I've got to support her. So I've been on launch teams for her. I've done book reviews for her books. Yeah, I'm raving. I know. I can't help it. Highly recommend. Okay, so if you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What did you think of this unboxing? What did you think of the items curated with the book? Have you read anything by Becky Wade? And if not, why not? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. And so what did I think of the box? Well, I think it's quite obvious. I love this box. The only downside I have to this box is I want to be a subscriber to it because I want to be guaranteed I'm getting a box. I don't want to have to be up in the middle of the night waiting with bated breath to be able to scoop one up. That's my one complaint. I wish I could subscribe to this. But other than that, I don't really have any issues with, I like that it's a quarterly box, but even the price point's not bad for it. So, it's nice that it's quarterly because you're not spending that much monthly. And I even really don't mind that you kind of don't know when it's going to be released because I follow them on social media. So, but I do wish that you could subscribe to it. That's my one issue. Okay. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.